In Sinister Surgeon, we watch as a highly educated surgical resident tries to practice marred by a burgeoning scandal of recent patients being murdered. To summarize the film, Caitlin is a new resident at P&M Plastic Surgery, and while the P of the company, Dr. Jacob Peterson, is kind to Kate, partly due to Caitlin's father being Jacob's professor when he was in college, the N, Dr. Nichols, gives her a very hard time. Luckily, Lori, who's the office manager, is kind, but while Caitlin is trying to get adjusted, there is a murder investigation that's ongoing, and Caitlin finds herself in line to be a potential victim. So get into the review section. If you enjoy Tubi mysteries, you'll enjoy this one. For it's a whodunit mystery combined with the light sexual content and then people getting killed in big gruesome fashion. And in some ways, Tubi has made a niche for itself in having this formula, and while it may not stand up well to bigger platforms, Tubi reminds you kind of that bargain bin where you'd always find something you were surprised about. But speaking specifically about Sinister Surgeon, which apparently I didn't trip over that time. But anyway, what we enjoyed was Dr. Nichols' attitude towards Caitlin, Lori being an equal opportunity gossiper, Jacob giving you that whole black folk gotta stick together vibes, and granted, part of his interest and protection of Caitlin dealt with her looking like his wife and him wanting to sleep with her, but in the beginning, it seemed like he wanted to look out for the daughter of his professor, especially since she's just starting out in her career. However, you have many reasons to question everybody as body starts adding up. It's Dr. Nichols, who seemingly doesn't like having a partnership with Dr. Peterson, trying to set him up. Maybe jealous of some of the patients for some reason, because you never know. Maybe she has feelings for Dr. Peterson. Who knows? Could Dr. Peterson be a cannibal, since that seems to be happening in a lot of movies where you get this doctor who likes to cut people up and serve them to people, and knowing that this is the rich and famous, he assumes they're going to be well taken care of, so there'll be better quality flesh? I mean, then what about Lori? Between her accident and what happened to her face and body, could she feel like these women don't appreciate their privilege to be able to afford plastic surgery, so this is why she's killing them out of some kind of jealousy? Admittedly, there's not a lot of strong finger pointing going around, but there's enough to keep you interested in what the movie plans to deliver. With all that said, though, Sinister Surgeon does not have a definitive ending. It kind of ends on an ellipsis, and it's not even such a way you can imagine them setting up a full-length sequel. It's more like the type of thing that, in a post-credit or mid-credit scene, it can wrap things up, but this film doesn't have that, so in many ways, the film just feels incomplete, and it's frustrating overall. When it comes to Sinister Surgeon, like most Tubi releases, it fits the brand of you get what you pay for, but I don't mean that in a disparaging way. In many ways, as a lot of streaming services raise their prices, or you're kind of forced into going from one-off rentals into buying a movie, which costs $15 that you wouldn't pay to see in the theaters at that price, it makes it so when it comes to Sinister Surgeon and other Tubi releases, you feel like because there's a low bar of entry, it means that there's less expectations going in, and with that, you can just enjoy yourself. And oftentimes, like with Sinister Surgeon, these movies may not be the best out there, but they do present the entertainment value that a lot of their peers that charge you more do not provide.